Welcome to the Vlogz Automotive Podcast, episode 27. In today's podcast, I talk about the 6th generation Camaro bows out, advancing women in the automotive aftermarket for 30 plus years, SEMA's Businesswomen's Network, exploding toll debts can wreak financial havoc for California drivers, 40 legendary Porsches are coming to the Petersen Auto Museum's epic new exhibition. 100 millionth tire rolls off the line at Yokohama Tires, and Hyundai becomes the official and exclusive automotive partner for the WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca. If this is your first time here, thanks for clicking the play button. I'm Mario Gear, and I've been involved in the automotive industry for well over 15 years, and I'm sharing my enthusiasm for all things automotive with you. Let's begin. And our first story. 6th generation Camaro bows out, Chevrolet announces final collector's edition. Chevrolet Motorsports will continue to compete across the world. Chevrolet announces this is not the final chapter for the nameplate. After 9 strong model years in the market with hundreds of thousands sold, the 6th generation Chevrolet Camaro will retire at the conclusion of the model year 2024. The final 6th edition Camaro will come off the assembly line at the Lansing Grand Rapids Assembly Plant in Michigan in January 2024. Available in coupe and soft top convertible variants, this latest generation Camaro is known for supreme athleticism and composure. Magnetic ride control becomes available on the Camaro SS in the 6th generation, and track-focused 1LE packages proliferated throughout all levels of the lineup for the first time. The ultimate street legal track Camaro, the 650 horsepower ZL1 1LE produced the fastest time for any Camaro around GM's Milford Road Course at the company's Milford Proving Grounds in Michigan. Whether it is picking up awards for on-road performance or race wins in championships at tracks across the world, Camaro has demonstrated Chevrolet's ability to win in the most demanding environments. Quote, as we prepare to say goodbye to the current generation Camaro, it is difficult to overstate our gratitude to every Camaro customer, Camaro assembly line employee, and race fan, said Scott Bell, Vice President of Global Chevrolet. While we are not announcing an immediate successor today, rest assured this is not the end of the Camaro story. Okay. Chevrolet will celebrate this storied nameplate with the addition of a collector's edition package on the 2024 Camaro RS and SS, and a limited number of ZL1 equipped vehicles available in North America. The collector's edition pays homage to Camaro, resurfacing ties that date back to the development of the first generation Camaro in the 1960s, most notably the program initial code named Panther. More information on the 2024 Camaro line and collector's edition package will be available closer to the start of the orders this summer. Since our founding days with Louis Chevrolet, performance has always been and will continue to be integral part of Chevrolet's DNA, from Corvette to Colorado and Silverado ZR2s to Tahoe RST and Blazer EV-SS. The brand will continue to offer a range of exhilarating vehicles for the street, track, and off-road. So, yep, there we go. We have it. Plop up some images in here. And styling cues. there we have it. So yeah, comment down below what you guys think. If would you be ordering a 2024 Camaro this summer when the order banks open up? I wish I could. But c'est la vie. Let's move on to our next story. SEMA's Businesswomen's Network celebrates 30 years of advancing women in the automotive aftermarket. The SBN campaign highlights women's advancement, accomplishments, and members. The SEMA's Businesswomen Network, or SBN, a subset network of the Specialty Equipment Market Association that supports and raises awareness of women in the automotive industry, is celebrating its 30th anniversary in 2023. The network, which encourages and supports women pursuing careers in the automotive field, represents over 700 women and male members spanning across various occupations and markets in the aftermarket industry. Since 1993, the SBN has developed and managed industry-focused programs for women, including network and recognition opportunities. Most recently, it completed its second all-female vehicle build, hosted its second annual Women Leadership Forum, and continues to spotlight the story and careers of women in the automotive industry through its She is SEMA campaign. SBN's history is one of ambition and progress, and we couldn't be more excited for the community that we have created, said SBN Director Nicole Bradle. Sorry if I mispronounced that. It's a network where all women are recognized and supported for their contributions to this thriving industry. To celebrate the milestone, the SBN launched a campaign to highlight stories and members of the network through SEMA and SBN communication channels. The campaign will run throughout 2023 and accumulate at the SBN 30th anniversary reception and party at the SEMA show in November. There's no better time than now to reflect on what the SBN has achieved at Bradle. Looking to further, we aspire to further foster growth, support, and community for women. To learn more about the SBN network, visit sema.org/SBN. So there we go. There we have that one. Let's go on to the next story. Comment down below if you know somebody who's involved in the automotive industry, and share this link to them and see if they'd like to share their stories on the podcast. Looking for opportunities to have guests who can highlight a different take of what automotive lifestyle career means to them. So, yeah, let's move on to the next story. Holding my car hostage. Bay Area drivers face DMV registration holds amid mounting express lane debt. Exploding toll debts can wreak financial havoc for drivers. Brenda Agulu's license plate has been pinging off the Bay Area's growing network of electronic toll transponders into a colossal $43,590 bill. Ouch. There were dozens of bridge tolls and a flurry of express lane fees for the past 3 years. They went unpaid as invoices filled and Anglo's mailbox. But between Anglo went to renew her DMV vehicle registration this year, she was floored by the sticker shock. A single 50-cent express lane fee from last April would now cost her $73.50 with penalties, an increase of 14,700%. And she wanted to keep her Mazda on the road. She also would have to fork over $2,523, which included her annual registration fees and a portion of her unpaid tolls. The total Arglo owned to the multiple express lanes and bridge toll agencies was far worse, climbing to $43,590, made up mostly of late payment fees and other fines, tacked on to her original charges of about $3,000. I don't have this money. I'm paying tuition, borrowing money from my family, and behind on bills, said Arglo, a single mother who is juggling her kids' schooling and sport practices as she studies to become a nurse. How am I going to use my car? How am I going to take my kids to school without getting stopped and getting another ticket? Oh, wow. Anglo's debt underscores a complicated payment system for the growing network of Bay Area express lanes, which charge variable fees depending on the time of day and length of a driver's commute. These lanes can easily whisk cars past traffic jams at a reasonable cost, but they can also lead to financial devastation for those who ignore or don't appreciate how overdue toll debt can explode with late fees. Unpaid toll debt are surging since Bay Area has eliminated cash payments on bridges and unfurled a vast web of express lanes. Yeah, and this goes on, and you can get the gist of this story. For something that seems convenient, and do you think this is a way that the states and counties can nickel dime the average car owner? It's unheard of. Comment down below after you read this article, and give me your thoughts. I definitely want to return to this subject and have a discussion about this, and maybe what things we could do to avoid these type of things and situations. And our fourth story: 40 legendary Porsches are coming to the Petersen Museum's epic new exhibition, including Porsche's only Formula One race car, the winningest Carrera GT Speedster in history, and more. Forget flowers and chocolates. The Petersen Museum is giving Porsche an entire retrospect of its 75 75th birthday. The exhibition, titled We Are Porsche, will showcase a once-in-a-lifetime collection of vehicles and illustrate how influential American collectors helped the German marque reach international acclaim. Open to the public on April 16th, the show will see 40 of Stuttgart's finest, artfully displayed throughout the museum's first and second floors. The lineup, which was amassed in collaboration with Porsche Cars North America, runs the gamut from a 1953 550 Spider that was raced by Betty Schutz and Ken Miles to Steve McQueen's 1979 911 Turbo. A must-see for racing enthusiasts is Dan Gurney's 1962 804, also known as Porsche's first and only Formula One race car, pictured up top, which claimed the Marquis' sole F1 win in 1962. Other highlights include the winningest Carrera GT Speedster in history. That is a 1959 racer driven by Bruce Jennings. A powerful 1973 917/30 Can-Am Spider that was piloted by Mark Donohue, and the 1973 911 2.8 RSR that won both IMSA and Trans Am championships. The original Outlaw Porsche Dean Jeffries custom 1957 356 Carrera will be on display alongside the famous models featured in blockbusters such as Top Gun, Maverick, Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery, and Cars. You'll also learn about the people who contributed to Porsche's previously popularity, including Patrick Dempsey, Steve McQueen, Dan Gurney, Hurley Haywood, Ken Miles, Patrick Long, Rod Emery, and Daniel Arsham. Oh, and the Spider women, Betty Schutz and Ruth Levy, and Denise McCloskey. As a Porsche lover, I'm particularly excited that the Petersen gets to play such a significant role in celebrating the 75th anniversary of these incredible machines. Petersen's executive director, Terry L. Cargis, said in a statement, Porsche's history on and off the track speaks for itself, and we're honored to help them commemorate this milestone. We Are Porsche will run through April 2024. Best part, the exhibition will have a rotation of vehicles during its 10-year and a variety of special events. Well, I think I'm going to be trying to plan a day trip down to Southern California to catch this one. Comment down below, hit that like button if you want to see a specific video of me touring this exhibition. I think I will. All right, let's move on to our next story. Major milestone: 100 million tire rolls off the line at Yokohama Tires. A major milestone occurred at Yokohama Tires Manufacturing, Virginia on March 23rd. The 100 million Yokohama tire rolled off the line at the Salem, Virginia plant. The 100 million tire was a Geolander ATG015. I'd like to express my sincere gratitude and congratulations to the Yokohama Tire Manufacturing, Virginia, on behalf of the entire company for this amazing achievement, said Jeff Barna, president of Yokohama Corporate North America. The first Yokohama branded tire was produced at the Yokohama Tire Manufacturing, Virginia in 1990. And since that time, Yokohama has grown dramatically here in the U.S. Such a feat would not have been possible without the local production from Salem, Virginia. Yokohama began manufacturing tires in the U.S. in 1989 when it acquired Mohawk Rubber Company's plant in Salem. It has since been renamed the YTMV and has been renovated and expanded. YTMV, which currently employs 632 people, produce passenger cars and light truck tires, including products from Yokohama's famously rugged on- and off-road Geolander line and a fuel-efficient Avid family of tires, making exclusively at the YTMV, including comfy and quiet riding, Avid Ascend LX, and Avid Touring S. So, what do you know? Way to go, Yokohama. Not bad for reaching a milestone on there. And our last story. Hyundai becomes the official and exclusive automotive partner of WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca. Hyundai also becomes the presenting sponsor of the IMSA races at WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca. The Hyundai Elantra N is to serve as the official pace car at the famous track. Fans of Hyundai's high-performance N-brand vehicles are grinning today because the County of Monterey announced Hyundai as its official and exclusive automotive partner at WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca. The county also is welcoming Hyundai N performance brand back as a sponsor of the International Motorsports Association, or IMSA, race weekend at WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca. Quote, this partnership demonstrates Hyundai's commitment to dynamic performance vehicles, said Angela Zepeda, CMO, Hyundai Motors America. This iconic racetrack is the perfect pairing with the Corner Rascals DNA of current and future N performance models. We're excited to bring a lot of track action to our enthusiast owners and race fans in California. The race weekend will be called the Motul Course de Monterey, powered by Hyundai N, and be held May 12th to the 14th, 2023. Hyundai will arrive at the legendary WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca with 6 Hyundai Elantra N TCR race cars for the IMSA race. Spectators will be able to visit the expanded Hyundai N experience in the fan zone and be able to see the track-ready Elantra and Kona N models. The Hyundai iconic Q5 EV and other N-line models will also be on display. Races will be broadcast on NBC Sports and live on Peacock. And we can go on more and more about the rest of the stuff. But would you get that? So, another sponsorship change. Laguna Seca. From Mazda supporting it, now it's Hyundai. Who knows? Maybe in a few years, maybe we'll see Tesla sponsoring Laguna Seca in a couple of years. So, yeah. So there we have it. Be sure to comment down below. Like, share, comment what you thought of this podcast in the comment section down below. Be sure to share this out to your friends. Yeah, and if you're not already following me on all of my social media handles, links to those links will be in the show notes. So, thank you, and catch you next time.